Outreach groups are frantically working to get supplies tonight to people experiencing homelessness to survive the frigid cold.
And the city of Austin is once again operating overnight shelters, hoping to give people somewhere to go. KXAN's Grace Reader joins us now from the One Texas Center, where the city is asking people to meet for overnight shelter. Grace.
Yeah, so for the next 2 hours, the city is asking people to show up here. They're keeping them inside, they're keeping them dry, and then they're putting them on the buses that you see here behind me and bringing them to those overnight shelters. And guys, I think it can be really easy when these cold snaps happen to feel frustrated or worried, and those feelings are really valid. But every time I do one of these stories, I get a really healthy dose of perspective, frankly. Because after this live shot, I'm going to go get in my warm car, I'm going to drive to my warm house, and there are thousands of Austinites in this city who just frankly don't have that option. And on nights like tonight, folks tell me that some of those people may not make it to the morning.
Here's the rain, yeah.
Michael Evans is one of the thousands of Austinites.
See, stuff's all wet already.
Who sleeps outside.
No good.
He usually camps out near churches like this one.
But it's outside, so it's getting cold, so that's becoming a problem, you know.
This week, that problem reared its ugly head, and Thursday night,
no good.
Evans is likely to get the worst of it. Rain, he knows, does not mix well with sleeping outside in the cold.
If you don't have a sleeping bag, a tent, you could possibly get hurt badly or die. So, like I said, I had an experience where I went to sleep and overnight it froze, and I didn't have my feet covered properly and almost got frostbite. I couldn't move my toes for 2 days, so very scary, very scary.
Austin Travis County EMS says they're very much on the lookout for that.
This is absolutely dangerous enough to be deadly.
And outreach groups like We Can Now are preparing to go out Thursday night to get people who don't go to shelter life-saving supplies.
The worst things we've seen here at We Can Now is fatalities, actually people passing away because of the weather conditions and no one got to them soon enough.
Those outreach groups could use your donations or your time, but at the very least, Evans asks that while you sit inside and watch this story right now, you remember that there are people who are much less fortunate.
There's a lot of real people out here, good individuals that just need help, things happen in life, circumstances, and there's a lot of people out here. We're all people.
We've seen roughly 50 people show up here so far tonight. The city of Austin told us that last night they sheltered more than 340 people, but the Ending Community Homelessness Coalition, or ECHO, which is the group that puts together the data here in Austin on homelessness, estimates that more than 5,300 people are experiencing homelessness in Austin at any given point. That leaves roughly 5,000 people who are either looking for other shelters or who are sleeping in these conditions tonight. Guys?